Hi Pisces, this is Moonpie Tarot doing your love reading for the next 10 days for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So some of the messages may or may not resonate as you know. Just take what fits and leave the rest. If you would like to get a personal phone call reading with me, there's a link in the description box below this video where you can purchase a 1-hour phone call, personal reading. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Moonpie Tarot. Okay, so I've already pulled your cards, Pisces, to see what the energy is. It could show up a past, present, or future situation. Just take a minute to listen to the video and see how things play out. The video will be, or when you hear the messages, it's from that time and 10 days forward. All right, so let me get a couple of cards to see what the overall energy would be for the next 10 days for you and whomever the other person is here that we're going to take a look at. Overall energy for Pisces and Pisces person. Okay. Oh, interesting. As I said, could be a past. It is a past situation. Now I know some of you are like, no, not going there. So for those of you who, if someone from your past shows up, I mean, obviously you can do whatever you want, but I'm just giving the messages. You can't help someone from the past showing up. But this could just be about balancing out past memories or childhood memories, or thinking about someone from your past and someone thinking about you. Honestly, I feel for a lot of you, this is a divine connection. You two, if you met in the past and something didn't work out or you guys went your separate ways, there is a possibility like the universe is conspiring to bring you two together again. Is mostly what I feel. This is Sagittarius energy. Some of you could be connecting or have a Sagittarius from your past, but usually when Temperance shows up, this always feels to me like the angels are working their magic to try to bring healing to a relationship with a childhood love, someone you knew in your childhood, or I'm hearing someone that you made a connection with sometime in your past. Okay, there's a lot of healing that's happening here because of these two cups. Some of you may have connected with this person at some point online. This is water between these cups, but water doesn't usually fall that way. In this deck, it feels like an energetic connection drawn to each other. Those electrical balls, like you put your hand on it and it has like webs of electricity that are attracted to the your hand. I guess the warmth. I don't really know scientifically how they work, but that's what that feels like to me. Being drawn back to each other. And the person, whomever this person is about, whoever they are in your past or whom you're thinking about, I feel like both of you right now, whether you are together or not, whether you want to be together or not, is not the issue here. They're thinking about you. You might be thinking about them, or maybe not, but they definitely are thinking about you. And something has come to their mind about you, reminiscing about your connection, the time that you were together, romanticizing the past, or romanticizing the time that you were together. Excuse me. Now, you might have been connected. Somebody here may have been worked in the bartending industry or hospitality, or someone was like a chemist or a pharmacist. Mixing up of something, a mixologist, or someone who mixes things together. And that was just a side message. Oh gosh, some of you, yeah, oh my goodness. Some of you met someone who was a bartender and like you've been thinking about them for a while. Like you went up and you ordered a drink, maybe at a party or some kind of like outdoor event at some time in your past, or you were with someone or dating someone, they brought you a drink. All right, somebody's reminiscing about someone from the past. Could go in reverse either way. So whoever your person is here, oh my goodness. I'm going to start backwards here because Pisces, this person is like, they're all up in their head about you, fantasizing and dreaming about you. There's a lustful energy here. There's a desire to give, to share. Not just thinking about the memories and not just reminiscing and wishing to reconnect with you and give their love to you, but also share in some way. This is a card of hospitality, and I was saying that. This person, these cards are sitting here like this. Definitely, there could be some travel. This person could be connecting with you sometime in these next 10 days. Very passionate about you, but what's driving them is their desire to share, to be reciprocal. It feels like it's not just them thinking about you, but it feels more like wanting to give to you, to show you that they're thinking about you. That's like the Six of Cups has that energy of kindness, the emotions, but the Six of Pentacles is more like tangible offering, tangible giving. They have a very strong attraction to you, Pisces. And they also have the Two of Swords. They've been thinking about you a lot, a real lot, and especially these next 10 days. Wow. They're in this place of having to make a decision. Because I feel like this person's actually they're thinking about making a solid offer to you. Now, this is somebody, because a lot of times you guys, not all of you, but some of you in the comments are like, oh, here we go with the past person. And that's why I like to say past, present, future. But I mean, as soon as this came up, then, it's definitely a past thing. And I don't know if you left them or what might have happened. Or if they left you or they forced you to leave them. But they're coming in pretty darn serious at this point. They've taken a really long time to come back into your life, perhaps. But I see the next 10 days, them doing that. The Knight of Pentacles here, making some kind of solid offer. Even offering you like a token of their love. It feels like a very hesitant energy to make this offer. They're hesitant. They're in fantasy mode about you. This is it's not just driving to give, but here's the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So there's a brand new start happening here. Potential for passion with them. Some of you, honestly, must have ghosted this person or just kind of disappeared on them. They just cannot. They're just all up in their head about you, thinking about you. Like fantasies, how things could be, how they wished things could have been, how they, excuse me, how they wish things could be going forward. Projecting these images, they see these visions of what they want. I feel like if you had ghosted them, they might have blocked you. But they're coming out of that blocked energy here. Let me just pull a card for the Two of Swords. What is the clarification for the Two of Swords with this person? Yeah, here's more blocking. They're also like going within and seeing how, this is the Ace of Cups right here, that cup being offered. They're recognizing that they were indifferent to love or stability. They were apathetic. They didn't want to connect. They didn't want the love. They didn't want the emotion. They still are not coming in so much with a cup of love for you, because I don't know if this person, if they're like emotionally unavailable or they struggle with that. So they're doing it in a different way. I want to tell you, I'm not seeing here. I mean, this is definitely a divinely guided connection. Like there's some kind of story here that may not have finished with this person. I'm not seeing them, they're definitely making an offer, but I'm trying to show you or prove to you that they want to give and they want to be there for you. But I'm not seeing them coming in with any commitment or anything like that. It could be a proposal, but it's not necessarily a proposal for marriage or to settle down. It could very well just be that if you left them, or it just ended, or you ghosted them, or you just gave up or walked away, or they forced you to, now they're wondering where you are. And I'm not seeing anything here with a narcissist. I'm not seeing a narcissistic personality here. I'm not seeing a player or someone who is trying to deceive you. So if the person that you were dealing with was very narcissistic, they very well could have just been selfish, and they're seeing how they were very selfish and how they weren't giving and how they need to be more generous. That's not usually narcissistic. That's just someone who's like, wow, this person, wow, they were very selfish. They definitely wish that they weren't as selfish. And they're thinking about that, how they could have given you more. There's a lot of healing that's happening here, especially on this person's side with Temperance. Now for you, you want all this. You want the love. You want the marriage. You want the commitment. You have the Page of Cups, the Fool, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Cups. I see you in a very loving place. Okay. If this was a marriage that ended, you want to try to, you're willing to open up and reconcile. If there's healing, if this person's coming in sincere and being generous and altruistic, and I see that they are, you're open to that. You're open to taking a journey with this person, to freeing yourself. You're open and communicative. Some of you, I'm going to tell you, have started up communication with this person, and you will be starting up communication, expressing your love, telling them that you miss them, that you want to be in a relationship with them, and that there's so much love here. And that could very well be causing this person, because it might be you missing them. And this is the reaction, them coming back around towards you. And I feel for some of you, your person really just needed to know how you felt, or needs to know how you feel and what you want and what you're looking for. They may have been the one who blocked or were indecisive. Usually when I do these readings, I look at this person first and then down here. And sometimes it's like them doing something and then you reacting, but it actually feels like it's switching. A lot of you will be sending that little message or the phone call or reaching out, maybe sending a pic or putting a selfie up somewhere where they're like seeing it. A real attractive looking, you're looking real good. And here they are, like, wow, feeling that fire for you, seeing you again. If they haven't seen you in a while, you're definitely like, have a new start in your life. I don't know if you like ended something with this person or whatever, whatever it might have ended, and you just started this new journey. You did some healing, and look at you, you're like free. And you're like, some of you, I'm hearing you're back, like you're back to yourself, because that's a fish right there. You're back to who you are. You're not hurt anymore. You're open. You're ready for love. You're ready to commit. You're ready to make a proposal or receive one. And be in this energy. Like I said, some of you you might like just be back and doing well. And now here comes this person from the past, really like fantasizing about you wanting to try again. And some of you are like, no, make it go away. There are some of you here I know who are like that. Oh gosh, I hear, what did I do? I post one picture or I send one message just to say hello, and now I've opened Pandora's box, and now they are like wild and dreaming and fantasizing about me, and the cycle starts all over again. Except this time, you taught them a lesson, I guess. You know, if they were the one who blocked you or ended something, at some point you gave up and got on with your life. And I don't think your person expected that. I feel like they expected that you would just keep hanging on and trying to convince them to stay. Some of you. And that's why they're now reminiscing or thinking about you. So it can really go two separate ways. Why is this flying out? Oh, okay. King of Pentacles. So some of you could be connecting with them. Could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or just someone who's quite materialistic, very focused on, the King of Pentacles is a very sensual person. All about the senses, touch, smell, see, vision, hearing, all that stuff, taste. Those are the things that have an effect on the King of Pentacles, not really the emotions. King of Pentacles is like, I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I taste it. I'll believe it when I feel it, with touch. That's how the King of Pentacles is convinced. Needs proof of things. Emotions are just not enough for the King of Pentacles. Not that he or she's not a feeling person. They usually have very deep feelings. They're usually very reserved in their behaviors when it comes to expressing their emotions. And the King of Pentacles will have a tendency to express emotions through gifts or service as one of their love languages. Just one of them. So some of you definitely could have an attachment here to the King of Pentacles, or how I described him. Doesn't have to be earth sign. But it's interesting how you have the Nine of Swords at the end of this beautiful first four cards here. So something is definitely going on. I feel like you're stressing about having some kind of conversation with them. Some truth. There's something that you need to say to this person. And I feel like some of you do, like you may reach out, but very lightly, nothing major, just sweet nothings. How are you? How have you been? Things like that. But you have something more that you want to say. Could be because they may have been non-committal and living in fantasy land. Could be. Let's pull a clarifying card to see what it is. Or just you don't want to have to tell this person that you're not interested, that you've started a new chapter and you're moving on with your life. And you just were messaging or saying hello, or you weren't intentionally putting your picture up to, if you're on social media, to gain their attention. That it wasn't manipulative. It's just that you're in a better place now and just want to show yourself off. Some of you might have lost some weight, got a new haircut, a new wardrobe, or maybe you're on a beach and post a picture or something like you with the ocean behind you. You know, look at me, look where I am, living my best life now. What is the Nine of Swords? Show us the Nine of Swords. Oh, yeah. Five of Pentacles. So it's two stories. There's two messages. The communication, you stress about telling them that they left you out in the cold a lot, or that it was too much of a struggle to be together. Some of you just want to remain friendly with this person. You don't have to like rehash everything, okay? Or have to just go down that road. You just would rather like, let's just forget it and just be kind and friendly, okay? So it stresses you out a little bit. It could bring back, you know, them kind of reaching back out to you. Could just remind you of the struggle of this connection for some, and how they were just for some of you. It feels like your person was always in some kind of trouble, or was always like needing you for things, and they weighed. A lot of you felt very used by this person in some way, whether they used you or not. You felt like they were very dependent on you, and you just want your freedom now, and you don't want. Some of you have attached anxiety to this person. It triggers. There's a trigger. I feel like that happens for you. After the Nine of Swords is the Ten of Swords, and the 10th sword is on that headboard, and there's a falcon there, which is about communication. And for some of you, it's like, I got to tell this person it's over for me. And for others, it's, I got to tell them that I felt very betrayed, and I don't know if I want to go back down this road again, right? You may just not be ready, or you're just done altogether. You're not quite at the Ten of Swords. Some of you have not put that final sword in to surrender. There's still, that's what I was feeling like. There's still some unfinished business here. There's still somebody, I don't know, you guys just didn't finish something. There was a lack of closure, and some of you got past that, and you're like, I don't need the closure now. I'm past it. But like deep down, them showing up, or their energy still being around in even like the tiniest way, still triggers you in some way. But that's what I mean. There's this healing has not finished with this person. Even though you're ready to move on and have someone new and something better in your life, and you're feeling free, I do see like traveling. Some of you might actually meet someone if you're traveling. It doesn't have to be this week, but you could be booking a trip to like get a lot of beach stuff here. Could be booking a trip somewhere and meeting someone, and then your past person shows up again. Or you're already with someone and you go somewhere together, and they just kind of show up, or they appear, or they make an offer or something, and you're like, oh gosh, I'm already with someone. I don't want to go back down this road or this struggle. So it feels like the overall message is that you've moved on. But there's still this thing within you that's kind of like, you still love them. Now that could just be brotherly love, friendly love, whatever. But you still have like a little thing in your heart for this person. And if there's like actual healing, that's like, I feel uncomfortable diving into the deep recesses here of your heart. I feel like I'm invading. I don't feel comfortable with that. So if that resonates for you, then we'll just leave it there. That might be something going on here with you, or that might be your story. Something here that you need to finish and you need to work out within yourself and in relation to this person. That's just not finished. All right. Let's get a couple of cards from the Hidden Truth Oracle to see what they want to tell you. Oh, we need to let each other go. Okay, yeah. This was like one kind of, see, the Six of Cups is a soulmate card. This is a soulmate love that really didn't get a chance to move forward, but there's healing here, coming here, that has not finished. And I don't feel like you and your person have fully let each other go. I hid who I really am from you. They did. They hid behind their pentacle. They weren't accepting your love. They're definitely not accepting anyone else's love either. Oh, I wish I had treated you better. This reading is going to make me cry. The timing just wasn't right for us. I left when I saw you with someone. Okay, that might resonate for somebody here. Now, I'm not going to dive deep into that because you know your story. But I want to be more than friends. That might have something to do with this. You being triggered, because they might tell you this. I'm so attracted to you. They are. They have the Knight of Wands there, Pisces, still. But I am afraid to contact you. But I look for you everywhere. Oh, that has a lot to do with the blocking. If you just disappeared and then you've come back, this person has been looking for you. They've been seeking you out, Pisces. Let's take a look here and see. Okay, destiny. This person is your destiny. Some of you settled into a relationship with someone who is not your person. It might have been just, it's not that you don't love that person, but it doesn't feel like they're your person. Prosperity begins. Okay, that's the Ace of Pentacles here. Look at all those apples. Someone's got an apple tree in their yard. The seed has already been planted with this person. The growth was delayed for whatever reason. Timing was not right. Harmony, oh boy. This is the Lovers. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Let's go to get a couple of cards from the Moonology deck. Wow, 2 just flipped out. Oh my gosh, Pisces. The energy is gaining momentum. Step out of your comfort zone. Oh my goodness. This person still loves you, Pisces. And you're with someone and they're not your, that's not, for those of you who are with someone, they're not the one for you. And I hate saying that. I'm not telling you to, like, you have to make up your own mind about that, okay? This is just what I'm picking up here. And I think that you still have feelings for this person, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them. Oh my goodness. A new start is coming. Pisces. Gosh, I just heard now in your reading down here, even though it's all covered up, this stress and this trigger is also because some of you are currently with someone, and this new person you're still, or this old person you still harbor feelings for in some underground level. And now you have to figure out what you're going to do, because the person that you are with could also be quite dependent on you, or you are very dependent on them, but it could be more financial. But this other person is the love of your life. Okay. Your commitment is being tested. Wow. Now this is either if you're with someone or if you're completely alone. This relationship, this past thing is being tested right now to see if it can come back into formation, into union. We need to get a couple of cards from the Jesus deck here. Let's see what's going on. What are his messages for you, Pisces? Ask and it shall be given to you. Matthew 7:7. Your Heavenly Father know that you have need of things. That feels mostly like a message. Like some of you cannot tell anybody. You can't speak to anyone about this thing. You don't want to reveal your deepest feelings. And this feels, it's crazy how much that looks like that little boy looks like my grandson. I'm going to have to show my son that picture. But this feels to me like, he's been with you all this time since you were a child. And when if you're a female, or you were a male who had long hair, he's been with you through the hardest times of your childhood. You had very difficult childhood. And it feels like the message from Jesus is just ask him. He knows what you need. Just talk to him. If you can't, talk to anybody else about this situation. Your reading feels heavy and deep, like the snow that we are getting right now outside. We are getting so much snow up here. Sorry, I'm not making light. It's heavy, wet snow, and I'm picking up this heavy, wet heaviness in your emotions. So I'm going to leave that there and just pull a couple of cards here from the fortune cookie deck, and then I'm going to get some charms to see what else we can pick up here. Oh gosh, it's like they won't let me. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. That's interesting. Oh, surprise. Disappointment will be followed by a present surprise. Present. Could be getting a present. Valentine's Day, maybe. An invitation could bring love to those searching. Nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. I'm picking up a lot of ocean stuff going on here. I don't know if that looks like a place where you're going to be going or where you are. Some of you might get a proposal on a beach if you're vacationing. Oh boy, you got a lot of stuff going on here. All right, let's get a couple of charms to see what the messages are for you. What else you need to know, Pisces? All right, we got 3. Oh my goodness, no. Are you kidding? First of all right, somebody likes to smoke marijuana. or does the CBD thing. And that just came to me out of the blue. Look at this. You guys, hold on so I can get it so I can show you. It won't come in. It won't show up. It's a mermaid. Let me see if I can figure out how to show you. It's a mermaid. My goodness. This has something to do with the ocean. I don't know if your person's from the ocean. I don't know. You attach it however it is. But that's you if you're female. Mermaids can be very tempting, very beautiful, tempting creatures. You're definitely showing up here like that. Or somebody has like a mermaid. I'm feeling like, at first I was feeling like a mermaid, like a necklace or a charm or like jewelry or something, or a home accessory or something to do with mermaids. Could even be a tattoo. But then I was feeling somebody has like a, I know this might not be for everyone, but somebody has like a shape, like a birthmark shape that kind of looks like that. And somebody might have said at one time, oh, it looks like you have a mermaid on wherever your shape is. Okay, wherever that birthmark is. Something to do with the birthmark shape of a mermaid. And then you've got the leaf. So some of you might have met in the fall. You might have met this person like the fall season. It was very symbolic to you. And I'm hearing green tea or tea leaves, green tea. I just heard that. Green tea is very symbolic for somebody. Drinks it or does something with it. Or tea leaves, just really loves tea, drinks a lot of tea. Any kind of tea or green tea. I just heard something to do with green money, but I'm not really sure. What else is that? Green money. Something to do with green money, like a fan. Oh, it's like somebody took like strange. Somebody took like bills, like a fan, and hold it like that, or does that with it. You know, like or somebody has a fan, a green fan, like a handheld fan. Something, I'm seeing a fan. And then the dove. And this is the dove of peace. And I feel like that represents you, Pisces. The dove of peace with the olive branch. And I feel like for you, with this person, you were always trying to bring peace and love. Just, you were very peaceful with this person. They rejected that peace. They were afraid of that peace. They didn't trust it. They were just eyes closed, too wrapped up in their own thoughts all the time. And it's almost like they liked to be peaceless. There was comfort in struggle. There was comfort in not having love, not having peace. This person might have lived their lives or just was indifferent to blessings or inspiration or gifts, things like that. They just couldn't connect. And I feel like you always have that energy, and you still do. And you never stop loving, and you never give up loving, ever. It's built in you. It's how you're built. You're just built that way. You love yourself. You love others. You're just a peace. You have peace in your heart. Except for what's happening down here at the end. A little bit of a struggle. Some triggers at the end. So, I mean, I don't like, there's a thing where I feel like I want to cry, but I usually don't cry. So that's probably not going to happen. But I can feel it welling up in me. you know, and I feel like this feels like unrequited love, but is actually coming back, or it's rising up again. This thing is rising up again. So these next 10 days, and especially coming up to Valentine's Day, there's something happening around from now up until like the 14th, or could even just be in the month of February. And I know some of you have birthdays at the end of February, so it very well could be a birthday gift as well, or somebody sending a message or something for you. So I'm going to leave your reading here, and I don't know, just go bury my head in the snow because I'm feeling flushed and hot from this reading. And hopefully I can cool off a little, because it just kind of feels like I just want to give you a hug, because I feel like you're such a beautiful person and you are just so amazing and wonderful. And I can just feel so much love, like the cry of a mermaid, you know, and I'm going to go bury my head in the snow so I don't cry. So I hope that this reading brings you some clarity. It's the least I can say. And yeah, I will see you guys in 10 more days. I wish you all the best. And again, if you need a personal reading, or if you want to dive in deeper into this, if it resonates fully for you, link is in the description box below. Okay, I love you. Bye.